Okay, good morning. Welcome to session 3. So, this is where we're going to do two things. We're going to, if you need to, I'm going to show you how to change the size of rooms. I noticed yesterday that some of your houses had very thin rooms. Be careful. You need to live in them. Okay? So, I'm going to show you that, and I'm also going to show you how to do doors and windows. And so by the end of this morning, you should have the house to the dimensions you want, and with doors and windows in. This is where you're going to thank me, hopefully, for including the base concept here. For example, let's just have a quick look at, this is my house from yesterday. If I think that these three rooms, or these rooms here, are a bit too small, a bit thin, I can extend them now. And you need to do this carefully, but this is where the base works well. So look. I'm going to pull the base out like that. Doesn't really matter how far, but let's say I want it. We'll measure it in a minute, but my base has come out. The rest of the house hasn't moved. This is how we're going to add rooms, which I'll show you tomorrow, add new rooms. But for the moment, if you want to increase the size of the rooms, we're just going to drag this out, pull this out, to exactly the same point. You need to check, I don't think that is actually, you will need to check that you've got it to exactly the same, yeah, that's perfect, isn't it? So this part here that I've just created has got to come out to here. Now, what we've got, of course, is a very thick wall. But you can deal with that just by pushing the rooms out now. So, again, push-pull tool, and we're just going to push that out there. And make your wall approximately right, this thickness here, we can check that in a second. It may be difficult to get it exact, but I'm just pushing those three rooms out. You see? This tape measure here, you can check the thickness of what you've just created. So you just do your tape measure across there. It's 0.3, so I need to push a bit further. It doesn't matter a huge amount as long as it's approximately right, but I need to push it out a little bit more, and push that one out a little bit more. Push that one out just a little bit more. If you look from above, you can see whether you've got it more or less right. Yeah, that's okay for me. Okay, so now I've got a much bigger house, and that's good. Okay, doors and windows. Let's say that doors are going to be 1.8 meters by 0.8 meters. Now you remember how we did that. I'm going to create just one internal door here. And I'm going to do it on this wall here. So it's a rectangle. You can draw any size of rectangle, but you're then going to put 1.8, comma 0.8. And I bet this goes wrong. Yes, it does. You're going to put 0.8, comma 1.8. That's it. I just got the dimensions the wrong way around. Okay. And then, there's a skill here, and it takes a bit of practice. You've got to push this door out. Watch. It turns a funny old colour. It's supposed to look transparent as you go. You go too quickly, you go too far. I'm going very slowly, and you see that little bit of blue in the top left? That means that I've gone through the correct amount. If you go too fast or you go too far, it doesn't work. Okay, but now I've got a nice internal door there. I'm going to have this part here as the sort of front of my house. Now, again, I'm going to have double doors here. So, there's my rectangle. It's going to be 0.8, comma, and this time I'm going to make it much bigger. I'm going to have like a 3 meter door. And I've done it wrong again. 3, comma, 0.8. And that's wrong too. 3, comma 1.8. That's correct. Okay. Sorry, got confused. And I'm just going to push that door out as well. Again, till it goes a funny colour. Very, very gradual. There we go, I think. Has that done it? May not have done it. No, that hasn't done it. If you look this side, I've gone just too far. So I'm going to have to undo that down here. And try again. My hand slipped. Let's see if I can do it. Push. That's it. And now, so funnily enough, the strange colour came at the bottom there. Anyway, I've got a big door. Okay, I would need to create internal doors around the rest of it, and I should think that's about it for today. Just practice, if you can, that business of making the rooms bigger. I think it's a very useful skill to have. Okay, maybe I'll just try. No, wait. Tomorrow I'm going to show you how to add on rooms to the outside. There's a little offset issue, but what I'd like to see by the end of today is your house, perhaps extended, maybe with a couple of other rooms. I showed you yesterday how to divide rooms in half, that kind of thing. And all doors and windows. Don't have a room without a door. There's no way of getting in and out. Okay, look forward to seeing them later.